Hello Broncos, and welcome to course registration. The purpose of this video is to help you make educated choices about your course selection sheet. Everyone watching this video is preparing for their 10th, 11th, or 12th grade year. Your English teacher will be providing you a course selection sheet. On that sheet, you will be writing down the classes that you would like to enroll in for the next year. This course selection sheet is due to your English teacher by Friday, February the 4th. Starting the following Monday, February 7th, and continuing through the next Wednesday, February the 9th, your English teachers will be bringing you into the Media Center where you will be meeting on an individual basis with your school counselor to review the choices that you have written on your sheet. In addition, we will be putting those courses into Synergy so that we will have an idea of the classes you want to take for the upcoming school year. This slide captures your Middleburg High School guidance team. You should know who your school counselor is, but just in case you don't, we're going to take a quick moment to review. First is Miss Dana Brock. She works with all students who have an individualized education plan or an IEP. In addition, she works with students who have a 504. If you don't recognize this terminology, then she is probably not your school counselor. Next, we have Mrs. Ingrid Morales. She works with students who have the last name of A through G, and she also works with some students who have a 504 plan. Next is Mrs. Mary Sykes. She works with students who have the last name of H through R, and she too has students with 504 plans. Next, we have Mr. Daniel Ross. He works with students who have the last name of S through Z. In addition, he is our Collegiate High coordinator. So if you are a member of the Collegiate High, then all students see Mr. Ross as their school counselor. In his additional duties, he also works with all students who want to participate in dual enrollment. If you are a student interested in dual enrollment, you would also want to make an appointment to see him. Next, we have Mrs. Monica Paget. She is our guidance secretary. She is the first face that you see when you walk into the guidance department. If you are interested in a high school transcript that you are going to send to a college or a high school transcript that you want to send to a scholarship committee, Mrs. Paget is able to print and send those transcripts for you. She also is responsible for inputting all community service letters and updating contact information and various other guidance related duties. Next, we have Mrs. Donna Warner. She is the college and career coach. Mrs. Warner's responsibilities include helping all CTE teachers with job placement. She helps with career and technical education and academy assessments, and she helps with field trips and anything else related to industry certifications and various other jobs. If you have any questions about anything in relation to the career and technical education field, Mrs. Warner would be the individual that you would want to make an appointment with. On this slide, you will see everything that is required in order to obtain your high school diploma. Depending on what grade you are currently in as you watch this, many of you will have checked off some of these boxes, some of you are working towards them, and if you are a senior, you are almost done with checking off these boxes. So we'll start with the first. You must have 4 English credits. That would have been English 1, English 2, English 3, and English 4. There are options to take dual enrollment, honors, and AP coursework in the English subject, but as long as you have 4 English credits, all of those will guarantee a high school diploma. The same goes for math. You have to have 4 credits in the math department as well. There are multiple avenues to include dual enrollment, AP, and honors. 3 social studies credits. You start social studies as a 10th grader and you take world history. 11th grade is U.S. history, and 12th grade is government and economics. Please remember, government is a semester class as well as economics. So you will take 1 class in the fall and 1 class in the spring. Next, we have 3 science credits. One of the science credits that is required for graduation is biology. The other 2 science classes that you take will depend on you. Many of you will have completed environmental science, and you will probably either choose a marine science or a physical science in your junior year to finish off your science credits. For those of you who are in the agriculture classes, if you have taken Ag Foundations, that can count as one of your science credits. Everyone needs a credit of physical education. 0.5 or a semester of that 1 credit must include personal fitness. Everyone needs a fine arts class. When we talk about fine arts, we need to think about where you basically start with nothing and you have a finished product. You start with sheet music and you're able to play. You learn the lines to a poem and you present it. You are in culinary 2, horticulture 2, Naval Science 2 or ROTC 2, Digital Information Technology, Carpentry 2, Early Childhood 3 are some examples of the fine arts credits that are available here at Middleburg High School. Next, you have to have 8 elective credits. All of the credits that you receive that do not fall into one of the previous categories that we've talked about will fall into your elective credit category. One of the ones that gets very confused is if you are a student who has been in intensive reading, all of your intensive reading coursework counts as an elective. In addition, if you are a student who is working on their foreign language classes, those 2 will also count as elective credits. Everyone must pass the Algebra 1 end of course exam, and you must pass your 10th grade FSA ELA. If you are unable to pass either of those, that's where we will put you into remedial coursework to include intensive reading, and we will talk to you about trying to obtain a concordant score through the PSAT if you are in the 10th or 11th grade, or an SAT or ACT if you are a junior or a senior. Once you've met all of those requirements, the last one that you have is to take some sort of an online class. This online class can be a semester in length or it could be a full year. That will be completely up to you. If you are a student who has been in intensive reading for 1 full year and you have passed that course, then that will meet your online class requirements.
As you start choosing your classes for next year, you'll notice that many of your courses are offered at different levels of academic difficulty. AP and dual enrollment are the hardest, honors is next, and then standard, which is the least challenging. MHS has an array of honors, AP, and dual enrollment courses in English, math, social studies, and science that will better prepare students for college or the workforce. These are additional reasons why you should take challenging coursework. You'll be challenging yourself academically, which will keep schoolwork interesting and exciting. You'll have a better shot at getting a good grade, which will boost your GPA and class rank. If it's an AP course, there's always the possibility of earning college credit, as long as you pass the AP exam that is offered at the end of each academic year. And if it's a dual enrollment course, you will earn high school and college credit if you pass the course. If you're interested in enrolling in an AP course, you will need to have the following requirements: a 3.0 GPA, have satisfactory FSA ELA scores, and receive a teacher recommendation. And if you're interested in taking a dual enrollment course, You will also need to have a 3.0 GPA. You must have college level test scores, complete a St. John's application, and receive your teacher's recommendation. Please make sure to look at the MHS course catalog on our website for a full list of honors, AP, and dual enrollment courses offered. Students will need to take one English course. Students can take a standard, honors, AP, or dual enrollment course. Please note that the student's current English teacher will need to approve their student's English placement. Students will need to take one math course. Students can take a standard, honors, AP, or dual enrollment math course. Please note that students' current math teacher will need to approve their student's math placement. Students will need to take one history course. Students can take standard, honors, or an AP course. Please note that students' current history teacher will need to approve their student's history placement. If the student does not have a current history teacher, then the student's current English teacher will need to approve their student's history placement. Students will need to take one science course. Students can take a standard, honors, or an AP science course. Please note that the student's current science teacher will need to approve their student's science placement. Students must earn one physical education credit to include personal fitness and an additional physical education course.
All students are required to have one fine arts credit. Some of these fine arts credits are listed here for you. A full list of fine arts courses is listed in the course catalog. This is a list of some of the electives offered. For a full list of offered electives, please reference the course catalog found on the website.
Dual enrollment is an opportunity for students to simultaneously earn high school and college credit through St. John's River State College. There are requirements that you need to meet in order to be eligible. These include being at least in the 10th grade, having a 3.0 unweighted GPA, recommendation from a counselor or teacher, be socially and emotionally mature, have acceptable test scores, and complete an SJRSC dual enrollment application. For more information, please see Mr. Ross in the guidance office to apply. These are the courses that will be offered in person at Middleburg next year for college credit. Any other courses a student may want to take must be taken online, which can be taken in a computer lab at Middleburg, or be taken on campus at St. John's. For those of you in the NJROTC program, there is a specific dual enrollment opportunity for you. Embry-Riddle offers dual enrollment unmanned aircraft system courses that are only available to NJROTC cadets who have completed 1 year and have an overall unweighted GPA of a 2.5. This opportunity allows you to earn 6 college credits.
Let's take a look at your course selection sheet. First, let's go ahead and put your name on there. Make sure you write legibly. Put your last name first, then your first name. And if you have a middle name or a middle initial, you can go ahead and add that. Go ahead and write your student ID number, make sure it's legible, and then make sure you provide your school counselor's name on the form as well. If you don't know who your school counselor is, go ahead and ask your English teacher. They should have a by name roster and a counselor assigned to each student. In the table chart, you're going to be expected to fill out all of your courses. Now, your teachers are going to help you fill this out. They have to sign off under teacher signature. So you're going to provide your English class, your math class, your science class, your social studies class, and 2 electives. If you see here, comprehensive fitness and individual dual sports is 1 period of an elective, and electricity 2 is the second elective. As you know, you take 6 classes a day. If you are signing up for PE, which is only offered each semester, you must fill out 2 PE classes, 1 for first semester and the second one for second semester. And just because some things may happen or there may be a conflict in your schedule, make sure you provide 2 alternative electives in the table that it's indicated, alternative electives. And of course, those who are in the ROTC or band 7th period will be that option that you'll fill in. You want to make sure you sign it and your parent signs it. You have until March 11th to go around to all of your teachers to get their signature on each of these classes.
Course selection sheets are due back to your English teachers on Friday. Your parents are required to sign the bottom of the course selection sheet. Make sure to check out the MHS course catalog on the school's website. You can also find information about summer reading, athletics, and clubs on our school's website. The school's Facebook page is also a great source for information.
The courses highlighted in this PowerPoint by no means capture every class offered on our campus. Please be sure to reference the course selection catalog frequently to understand and be aware of every course that's offered. Thank you and have a great day. Go Broncos!